Aloha kākou, it's DJ Kano, and we're back in Division 2 for a moment. We're going to take a look at the season drop. It is a couple days late that I'm doing this, but still, I wanted to go over the different aspects of what it means to have a season in case that might be new to you. If you've already been playing Division through the past few seasons, you already know what's going on. But if you don't, I'm going to just go over it really quickly so you can see all the different pieces that you need and what you're looking for to navigate through seasons. First off, let's go to the map and notice that if you've seen this before, you probably saw the Manhunt tab by pressing L1. And you can see that these are the different rogue agents that you have to go and take down in the Manhunt in order to gather intel and go ahead and find Hornet. So you're basically going to start off with Termite, and you're looking at Downtown West, West End, and you're going to have to go to Manning National Zoo and Camp White Oak. Do all of those activities that you see there, control points, bounties, and the missions that are listed, and you'll be able to unlock Termite. Much like a bounty, you'll be able to track him down and take Termite out. Once you complete Termite, as you can see, you have Luna, Huntsman, and Titan. They will all unlock. I think it's week after week. And once you are able to complete all four of the Manhunt requirements, then you'll find Hornet. So once you find Hornet, I will tell you now he's actually going to end up being at, I believe this was Tidal Basin. So Hornet goes to Tidal Basin, and he has a special mission there that allows you to unlock, as you saw, the repair trap. I haven't really found a viable use for the repair trap. Not many people use it. There is a hope. It's probably unlikely because they're busy with the new content that they might have changed it and made it a little bit better. They could have buffed it here or there. Not sure. No news about that. So I'm purely speculating on that. If they did, that would be cool. But for now, I will be completely honest with you. Don't get too excited if you haven't gotten the repair traps yet, because not many people use it. It's not the best of all the skills. It's actually in its current state one of the worst skills to use. No one's really found a good viable or reason to use the repair traps. It's nice to have into the collection though, don't get me wrong. It's still cool to look at. It's really nice, this bright green repair trap that throws traps out in a row. But I don't mean to have a spoiler or anything, but I just want people to know up front that if you're trying to push hard to try like I gotta get those traps, don't get too excited about them, because I don't want you to be disappointed either once you come to the end of this manhunt. All right, so that is the manhunt portion, and that's how you are going to be able to take down each of the rogue agents leading up to Hornet. If you click on your menu, your options menu, you'll see that seasons appears on your right. So if you haven't noticed that, go ahead and click on that. You might have another splash screen that gives you information about what the season entails. You go back and you bypass that. And for me, it's showing this weird ongoing 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Just go all the way to the left if you see that too. And then once you go all the way to the left, you'll see that we have Termite as the multiplier event. I think it's XP multiplied by 2 times, which is nice. Go ahead and do the manhunt activities for Termite, and you'll get the 2 times XP. There is also the Termite League. So the missions that are mentioned, you'll actually be able to do speed runs for the League missions. So let me see, because they don't usually drop the League the same week as they drop the manhunt. So they might be pushing things up quicker on a faster timeline because they are anticipating the new content coming out. So let me take a look at the map, and you should be able to see it. Yes, it is available. You know that it is a speed run or the manhunt mission, one based on the icon that's shown here. So the icon shown is the yellow icon indicating that it is part of a manhunt. And you see that right next to it there is a trophy icon, the blue trophy icon, stating that it is a league activity. And a league activity just means it's a speed run. So if you see on the top left of my screen, league activity available on hard difficulty. So it tells you what difficulty that you need to run the mission in order for the timer to appear and in order for you to complete the mission in a certain amount of time and get rewards. So let's see if we can find that as well. Okay, so let's go back here again, all the way back to the left if that's still glitching for you. You can click on the Termite, that takes you there. Okay, and we can also click on the other one, which is the speed run, the league run, Okay, so I click on the league and it gives me this menu. Okay, so make sure that you go to this menu. It's very important because it shows you how many, I guess, out of 10, points out of 10 you've acquired by completing this mission on time. So if this mission were to tell you that you have to complete it, what does it say? Does it say here? It does not say. It'll say at the mission, but whatever the amount of time required for the mission, so say the bank headquarters needs to be done in 10 minutes. If you do it in under 10 minutes, you'll get a 10 out of 10. You have, I believe, 1 minute or 2 minutes after that. So say you finish at 11 minutes or 12 minutes, you'll get a 9 or an 8. So depending on what that spread is of time, the longer you take, the lower your score. So you can still get a good amount of points by not completing it, not getting under the recommended time. But you want to get a 10 out of 10, you're going to have to finish it by the time that they post. Once you take a look here at the left side, okay, so make sure you click on this for your rewards. It'll show you that you have caches that you can acquire. And as you see right above the box where it says in progress, there is those star indicators. So it says that if I get 6 star, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 stars, then I'll be able to get a named cache. The next 6, the next 6, the next 6, and as you acquire stars, you'll be able to actually get these caches. So it looks like it's 6 per tier and 10 tiers. So if I need 60, that means I need to get 4 of these speed runs have to be done. That gives me 40. Keep in mind this is a 2 week event, so that it resets at the end of the first week. So if you do the speed runs again and you get tens again, then you'll get 80. So there's a very easy way to get your stars for the rewards. Don't worry about trying to get everything done within 1 week. So you see where it says shade skill kills. These are ways that you can actually go ahead and get more stars within the single week. So shade skill kills, just get kills with your skills. Burning hostiles, you can totally just burn guys and get stars. The more you do, the more you get. You'll get up to 10. So you need 60, which means people think you have to do all 6 of these things and get 10 out of 10 all the way across within 1 week. You have 2 weeks. And keep in mind, again, I'll just repeat, it resets at the end of the first week. So when we have our weekly reset coming up at the beginning of next week, everything will reset. You go back to 0, but you keep your first week's stars, your progress. So if I did 1, 2, just 3 missions, 10 out of 10. I can wait till next week. I'll get the same 3 missions, 10 out of 10, and I've got 60. I've unlocked all of my caches. So just letting you know that that's how that works. Okay. And then if I just go to the overall seasons and click on triangle, I have my overall rewards track. If you have the season pass active, the whole bottom row will be available to you where it says hyena keys. If you don't, you still have the top row, which they give you. It's where it says Keener's Legacy Agent Patch. All of those on the top will get unlocked for you. So you get all of those things on the top if you don't get the season pass. And just so you know what's on the bottom, if you aren't able to see it on your screen, I can't tell. I've had the season pass since the first time they dropped it. But apparel cache keys, I have more than I can count. But that's still helpful if you're still trying to acquire certain apparel in your game. Optimization materials, season caches. So there's some pretty good things here, but it's mostly cosmetic. It's not really functional. So this is to help you get somewhat better gear. It's nothing super special. Named caches you'll get from doing your seasons. You'll get it from doing your league runs. You acquire it from doing your weekly missions too, right? Your the weekly legendary and so forth. So these aren't things that you can't get elsewhere. There's just more of it. So keep in mind that that's what you're getting. Riker's keys, Keener's Legacy cache. So there still might be stuff that you can get better rolls on that you're getting on the top. So you can see right here, I have Keener's Legacy cache, but I also have Keener's Legacy cache below. So it's just more. So if you haven't already gotten the season pass and you're thinking about getting the season pass, don't worry so much about it. If you're thinking about it still, it's not a lot of massively game-changing things. But I will tell you, it is nice to have a lot of extra rewards when you're coming through. And if you haven't done too many seasons, you might need more drops. It can be worth it for you. So It depends on where you are in the game. I would recommend getting the season pass, but it is, I believe, still $10. So it's up to you if you want to go for it. You're not missing out on too much. Matador, name the backpack. It gives you you get it for free, just by finishing your seasons by getting up to tier 4, and you'll get let's see what else we got here. Matador is a DZ exclusive, by the way. You see here on the top here, when you get to tier 53, Roosevelt Island Manhunt Jupiter. So if you have not gotten the EMP sticky skill and you missed the first season, you can go ahead and complete this season and unlock the Jupiter mission and go and get the EMP sticky. Okay, Mantis exotic if you haven't gotten it. This is where you can get the Achilles pulse by getting to tier 58. Tier 58. You can unlock the Fei Lao mission and get the Achilles pulse. And this is where you get the shrapnel traps. So tier 63 by going to Coney Island and defeating Schaefer. Okay, so you get a bunch of cool things here. And here's Hornet. You can unlock Hornet, his mission at 68 if you've already gone through it. Chain Killer chest piece is not too bad. It's good if you like sniping. The Harmony, I believe, is now DC exclusive too. The Vile Mask, it's very nice if you like status builds. And extra exotic caches. Okay? All right. So that's it for the season. I just hope you guys know where to go and get things. That's what this was about. I've actually played with a few people that going through it, like, oh, just go check your season reward track. Like, where's that? Like, oh, okay. If that's you, now you know where it is. All right. So now you know where your manhunt is, your seasons are, and what the league runs are about. I would like to get into the league runs before this league run is over. I'm going to be getting into that in the next few videos. I'm going to do speed runs and try to point out where the spawn locations are to help people get through this and get easy 10s if you feel like you struggle on these speedrun missions. Until that time comes, thank you guys for watching. Shoots.